1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, can you grab that hind leg and swing it? Don't fall in, brother. Okay, ready, Robin?
Yeah.
Pull. Pull.
Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
Alright, well, in the pot goes the gator. Dun, 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 dun.
Traditional family recipe will go more French with the sauce. I really haven't decided yet.
Yes, that's what you well, maybe it's still that. And he's been in there posting for maybe an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stock cooked for a very long time.
There's the gator meat is out. I see someone's already cut up some pieces.
Piece over here.
You gotta figure the stuff is around something that looks like vertebrae, right? So
When the butter's melting, flavor is happening. Excellent.
Lord on.
Now you guys are not working together, right? You're working separately.
We're going head to head.
You're going head to head. Oh boy. It's a little like pork or even chicken.
I think it's chicken.
Chicken of the swamp.
They're mesquite chicks, and they're going to be used to smoke the meat for a little while.
Well, I'm actually a sous chef for this experiment, so I'm gonna be assisting Josh in whatever he needs me to do.
Brining for 2 hours.
Yeah.
What you making?
Well, in the pot we have some onions and some celery. Started off with a little olive oil and garlic and some red pepper flakes.
Okay, all of this to find out that there is no mayo.
Mayo? Make me lose count now.
I'm sorry.
So, I'm making an aioli. So, a hot pepper aioli. So we're starting with the roast hot peppers and the garlic.
Snoopy socks.
What?
Yeah, probably die.
What's that twig thing? Get out of here.
Okay.
Good stock. I've got seafood stock.
Later, but that's alright. Dum 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 dum.
Alligator.
You gator.
Gator.
Put this in to smoke with chips on the left, alligator on the right. This may or may not work.
The texture of this meat is more similar to No.
Because if it does,
Young beef. It's like
The veal.
veal, yes.
We got the salt pork, we got the mushrooms, we got the breaded or sort of powdered gator. This will be deglazed with some local wine and added goose stock that we made the other night.
Alright, well in the pot goes the gator.
Dun, 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 dun.
What we've got in there so far is some lobster stock. And we had a little tomato paste, some white wine, and some zest and juice of one homegrown orange.
Onions and no,
Yes,
nothing done here.
I'm done with all that.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh. A little spritzy.
Tell us, how comes at this specific time of the day you decided that the recipe needs to be changed?
Well, the original one calls for 7 pounds of a meat.
Oh.
And I have much less, and so
You have 2 pounds and a half.
I have 2 pounds and a
No,
half.
no, you don't. You have a pound and 25.
So it may be too difficult to modify this. Okay.
So right down to the wire for Iron Chef Gay.
Right. That's all I can say. Oigavolt.
Yes, but that can at least get dry.
Yes, that's going to be the 12. You can distill that.
Alright.
This is the garlic bread that's going to become breadcrumbs.
Oh, garlic breadcrumbs.
Really nice steak of tuna.
What's that? What are you doing?
And a beautiful swordfish steak.
And when the alligator comes out, the smoked alligator, we're going to grind it up and make some smoked alligator croquettes.
Ooh, croquettes.
And what am I doing? I'm just grinding matzo meal.
Just grinding matzah.
Grinding matzo into meal. My Aunt Mary is turning over in her grave.
It's pretty cool.
And then I'm going to poach them in my fish stock.
Now this has nothing to do with the actual competition. I'm just making, we picked up one of these beautiful smoked mullet, seasoned up real nice the other day, and try a mayonnaise-based mullet dip and see how that goes. I said, you're the chef. I'm the guy telling you you're doing it wrong.
You know? It's going to make quite a bit.
Great.
We're making some very sinful garlic butter bread slices.
This has been on here smoking an hour. And earlier when I came out there was a ton of smoke coming out. Now there's not, so. Yeah, I think that's done.
I know, but he didn't need it.
Okay.
But we all
Okay, so we got an egg yolk, some mustard powder, some apple vinegar,
All the stuff on the top.
and we'll see if the mayonnaise happens.
There we go.
Look at that.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. But if we did a vinaigrette, it'd be the other way around.
This is the assembly of the croquettes. This is the gator mix, and we do an egg wash, flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs, and then fry them.
Not a lot of sauce, so I'm probably going to add some wine, reduce this down, rinse everybody off.
So we're gonna pick one up and
Can you show me for a second?
roll it into a croquette-like shape. Sorry. And then we're gonna go in the egg wash, in the flour, off a little bit, egg wash again, and in the breadcrumbs. And now we have a croquette. No, I kind of
Okay, things are heating up here in Kitchen Stadium. Looks like Amber's going in with the first croquette. Croquette.
That did not sizzle quite as much as I wanted. Right now.
Oh, good job. We got the focus battle going on.
Beautiful.
Okay, I got a big problem. My chilled pickle pizza.
Wow, Mom, it looks like you're working at the stage.
Look at that.
I don't know, that looks nice and Japanesey.
So is this.
I think we need to call David.
It's incredible. Wow.
Everybody gets an onion. Everybody gets a mushroom.
That was your twisted idea?
That's the chairman.
That's the chairman.
That's who I said. He goes,
Okay.
Gefilte fish. Well, the concept here was a takeoff on the classic Jewish dish gefilte fish. It may, if you've never had gefilte fish, it may be a new flavor for you. Traditional accompaniments are carrots, beets, onion.
It's a sort of a takeoff of a European-style fisherman's soup. It's a tomato-based broth, and there's a garlic toast underneath. So you're meant to take a little bit of the soup and eat it with the garlic toast, and try it with different combinations of the fish. There's some tuna and shrimp, as well as a swordfish. It cooked for a very long time, trying to break down that tough gator meat.
Smoked alligator croquette.
See that?
It started out by being brined for a while, so it would be wet while it was being smoked over mesquite chips this afternoon. And then this is a spicy red pepper remoulade or aioli with it, so kind of garlic mayonnaise with some spicy red pepper in it. And it's breaded in garlic bread crumbs, homemade.
So, you're probably familiar with the French classic croque au vin. As we all know, the crocodile has long been celebrated by the French ever since they invaded Cambodia. And actually, so the alligator meat I thought would be very similar to chicken meat. And since it was an older alligator, that coq au vin is something normally used for an older bird with tougher tissue, so I thought that it would play well. I used some local wine to deglaze it, and a little bit of mullet salad, which is made from a locally smoked and locally fished and smoked mullet with a little cracker.
Gay had 55.
Woo!
Amber had 53.
Woo!
Blake had 67. Josh had 67.
Wow. We got a tie on taste. Wow.
In the category of presentation, Gay had 29. Amber had 35. Blake had 35. Josh had 28. Originality. Gay was 33. Amber is 36. Blake is 31. Josh is 28. The winner's Amber. And in the department of the grand totals, Gay is 115. Amber is 124. Blake is 133. And Josh is 123. The winner is Blake.
Are you blushing?
You're never gonna live this down. Thanks so
Yes, we
much,
are.
everybody.
How was it?